Hello everybody, it's Mark Sage, Executive Director of the AR for Enterprise Alliance, or better known as the AREA, and we're here with our latest Fireside chat, where we speak to industry experts who have been deploying or are technology providers around the XR space. So I'm really excited and pleased to welcome Alan Markworth from Denso. Alan, welcome to the AREA Fireside chat. Congratulations on all the work that you've done deploying XR. I know you're going to tell us about it now. So maybe if you just spend a second or two introducing yourself.
Thanks, Mark. Yes, my name is Alan Markworth. I'm the Senior Manager at the Monozukuri Skills Promotion Centre based in the UK here in Telford. So my journey with AR started a number of years ago with our strategy to how do we get skills and retain knowledge and deploy in an agile centric way. So here we've looked at alternative technologies, how we can leverage human skill and intelligent technology.
Amazing. Thanks, Alan. So perhaps tell us a little bit more detail about how Denso's leveraging AR technology to enhance their operations.
Yeah, of course. So I guess we were looking at how do we deal with short stops from machine downtime. So one of the biggest problems that we were, how do we get the right people to the right place at the right time and actually able to recover from these short stops, but also do it in a systematic way. That means we have expertise, but also a method of confirmation. So the AR solution, where it be an idea in our heads that maybe we could bring the expert knowledge to an operator that could maybe do a small return to standard job following a standardized process. If they were stuck, maybe they could contact an expert, but also there would be a method of being able to confirm that the work was done to the correct standard. So these were some of the criteria that we used to look for AR solutions.
Amazing. So kind of a combination of remote assistance, inspection, kind of self-help bit. I think it's really important, and you did articulate really well, and that companies are actually very clear on what problems they're trying to solve. Otherwise, you can get into this kind of playground situation. Yeah. How did you find out about the requirements, if you don't mind me asking? What kind of process did you go through?
Oh, sure. I mean, we've spoke to everybody, done our due diligence from just our own research to we dealt with many universities, had a look at some startups. We got involved in some test beds, trying to understand what the market was bringing and where the research was being done. So, I don't mind name dropping. We did some work with Cranfield University to understand technology and what could be leveraged. Really interesting. We learned terms such as digital chaos, and like you say, is if you try and digitize everything, it can cause you as many issues as solutions. So I think it was trying to get in touch with companies and understand people that had used it, the technology, and got real success. So I think the word that we learned was simple: start small, try and fix easy problems that you can then scale up. So I think like everybody, you go in at the deep end, but actually you've got to scale it back and work one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for those insights, Alan. So I'm a big fan of, do lots of moderating and talks and things like that to find out about the benefits. So you could talk a little bit about the benefits that you're experiencing through the kind of integration of AR, more important, into your processes. That's the real key part here.
Sure. And I mean, one of the biggest benefits is the time it takes to check and audit. So I can honestly say, our TPM systems where it requires manual checking, with the AR systems, we can actually visualize, check, and confirm all in one operation. Also escalation. If there's an issue, you can instantly record a voice note and send it to a team leader or a supervisor. And that way we're able to capture data, time logs, process, when it was escalated to the right people. And the real benefits are the fact that you can have that reduction in downtime, also knowing that the right people are there. So it reduces expense, it reduces the amount of consumables or the right first time. Productivity, there are small efficiency gains. There's less paper, there's digital records, there's improved collaboration between teams because they're getting the information at the right time. So one of the intangibles that you see is that actually there's a level of attraction to the technology and the equipment, which means for an associate there's motivation. I want to be a part of this. I want to fix my problems. I want to showcase the. But there's also new skills. As soon as we got going, it was very quick that a small team of people were suddenly really interested in getting involved. Yes, please, I'd like to fix this. Can I be involved? So I can honestly say in a short time, maybe 6-7 months, I was no longer the administrator. The guys are working independently. So there's an exponential growth because there's a buzz around the whole project and the technology.
It's amazing. I guess just to take that a little bit further, recruiting new people into the company, if they can see that they're using the latest technology and how cool that is, especially, let's be honest, the younger generation.
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to be a great intangible benefit. Yeah, and I hear that a lot. It's a bit about capturing the skills of people that may be close to retirement, but also encouraging set of workers. So it sounds amazing. Thank you. But we know that it's not always a easy path. So can you maybe talk about some of the problems, the challenges, hurdles that you had to do to overcome to adopt or get the implementation of AR?
Yeah, for sure. I think some of the struggle points that we've had is sometimes starting too big. We're trying to conquer big projects. So my advice to anybody was start small, start with a small concept, communicate well, provide transparency, and bring as many people to the party as you can. I think one of the key learning points that we had is that how to build simple workflows, how to put that standard work into practice, and then make something that's repeatable, but also an openness and transparency. You're not going to get it right every time. So focus on improvement every time, small little details, reaching out to the manufacturers of the equipment or the software that you're using to help you develop the capability on the way. So definitely empowering the people that are going to use it to be able to understand it would be a key. And of course, we made all the mistakes along the way, and we've tried too hard, been too big, and had to scale it back and work through. But of course, there's the infrastructures. How will you repair lost equipment or broken equipment? How will it be maintained? How do you manage swapping it between different users? And also Wi-Fi understanding, where the files sit, So there's a whole infrastructure that needs to be there. What I would say is choose your proof of concept or your trial area and use these as a basis to almost stress test everything that you're concerned about. But also things will come out of the woodwork, all the little details.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of bits. I remember when I first started this role years and years ago, and actually a gentleman from Bosch said to me, look, we kind of plan big but deliver small. So your bit about getting the right people, getting the security, getting the safety, getting the infrastructure people in. Okay, the project then needs to be, or the proof of concept, smaller, but get them in and communicate, as you say. So I think there's some great insights there. And just to finish off, thank you also for those practical things. Working out how you're going to get stuff to them. What happens if they break? Do you have hot swappable batteries, for example, or brand new kind of devices and stuff like that? So amazing, some really great insights there. But thank you very much, Alan. I'm sure we'll catch up again, because I'm sure our audience is really interested in how you continue to deliver your XR solutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. All the best.